Hello，好，咁啊，雖然隔咗一排啦，咁一個禮拜左右啦，咁我哋係時候咧又翻嚟去繼續去探索呢一個霍格華茲。咁咧，其實咧，你見咧我個進度咧已經係其實我背後自己解咗好多噶啦，但係我仲未解晒，因為成日真係太多嘢啦。咁啊，挑戰咧暫時就只係去到92%噶嘛。我一直喺度清緊嗰啲梅林試煉啊、支線任務啊、幻影員咧，我已經係揾晒噶啦，係啦。咁啊，你見霍格華茲裏邊咧都仲有30幾張實戰指南。跟住同埋10幾個收藏箱，咁因為跟住呢度淨係講緊呢間學校啫，跟住出邊咧仲有啲有排揾啊，實在。好，咁啊，今日咧主要咧係想做即係嗰啲關係任務嘅，同埋咧其實爆咗機之後咧係仲有一個主線任務咧係會有嘅，好似係2個主線任務嘅劇情嘅。咁啊，不如我哋玩埋佢啦。先，我哋要去變形學室。咁啊，任務咧，呢個係主線任務嚟嘅，咁就係話要去揾阿韋斯利教授。咁啊，睇下佢完成咗之後，仲有啲咩任務俾我哋啦。咁早，當然啦，因為我都唔係好知呢啲關係任務，我哋仲有幾多係未解晒。好，揾下韋斯利教授先。警惕之眼啊，跟住有叮叮聲，係咪有嘢未攞？係唔知道。
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the headless hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect.
咩？即係阿副校咩都知道，根本就咩出海吹吹風，咪中冬眠根。不過今日都幾涼嘅，真係。咁啊，爆機之後咧，以我所知咧，仲有一個叫學院杯嘅任務嘅。咁啊，雖然我唔知裏邊係玩咩，但係以我所知嗰個係一個學院，即係有其中一個成就咧，就係講學院杯。哦，人在澳洲，咁啊冇問題啦，冇問題啊。究竟我哋會唔會最後尾真係要玩嗰個咩普通無測無測測試咧？哦，純粹係講嘢嘅啫，原來個任務係，但有另一個任務嘅。佢純粹係頭先我哋係俾嗰本實戰指南去睇，係學院杯啦，30幾度，幾好啊！香港呢邊係幾涼啊，其實，尤其是呢一兩日又再涼翻。 咁啊睇下個學院杯個任務係啲咩嘢嚟嘅。呢個櫃幾熟口面。我哋學院杯係咪會輸㗎？我想問下，我哋成日喺學校又放火又成咁樣，應該俾人扣分扣到傻咗。
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts.
又係呢啲救咗學校，然之後直接贏出學院杯。
Excelled in their coursework as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits.
直接俾100分。
I'd say 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
哦，即係佢最後尾嗰2個任務係齋睇嘅啫，咩都唔使做，睇嚟係。係，跟住先係真係出呢一個 credit。我都冇懷疑到上次我哋係冇出 credit 嘅添。所以嗰2個最尾個任務係純粹睇嘅啫，即係叫真點爆機嘅劇情。咁啊，我哋繼續做嗰啲關係任務啦，睇啲關係任務有排做喎，好似。我哋可以先繼續學咗啲不赦咒嗰個追蹤任務先，應該仲有應該不赦咒呢個就應該短啲嘅，因為應該仲爭我諗3-4個左右啦，應該。其他嗰啲咧應該都仲有一大段距離。
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
咁啊，藥水啊，成嗰啲應該夠噶啦。好，直接開啦。揾下 Sebastian 啊。
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
wants to leave Velcro.
咁啊，
What?
阿 Sebastian 就一直都想救佢個阿妹啦。
Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
究竟最後尾係咪真係得救呢？
Someone can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian,
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
OK， 即係又要翻去個墓園。
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
OK， 咁呢度先觸發咗嗰個話佢哋要去墓穴嘅劇情先。咁應該咧佢冇咁快㗎，我唔肯定咧，因為好似要中間我唔知使唔使要隔一兩個任務，咁我哋可以繼續做隔離嗰啲任務咧去攝住先。即係我哋應該就呢3條友嘅任務不停喺度做晒為止嘅，我哋應該係。睇先，呢個係要翻去。 係翻去霍格華茲啫咩？因為前後好似係3個人嘅關係任務，你要做齊晒咧，咁啊各有自己一個成就嘅，佢會係咁奇怪嘅點解？ 頭先個任務唔係指我嚟呢度咩？我呢度先去呢個。應該係主要係呢3個人嘅任務比較特別啲啦，其他嗰啲就應該又唔係話完全唔特別嘅，不過建議大家去玩即係自己買隻 game 翻嚟試下玩，就費事玩晒俾大家睇。
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me.
專屬名。
I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
佢係幻獸
It
師。
is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
咩人中之龍維新會唔會玩啊？要諗諗先。近排都有幾多 game， 即係幾多大作出啦。咁啊，要揀啲嚟玩，或者之後再有時間，可能先至會玩一啲暫時未有咁急切性要玩嘅遊戲。維新我記得係今次係重製啊嘛。
You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Harlow, not hide from him. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio.
OK， 呢邊都係齋講嘢嘅啫。好，咁啊，睇埋阿柏比喺邊啊？3個全部都係講嘢。
Revelio.
好，睇下柏比講啲咩啦。
You're safe. At least we're out of the classroom.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What
do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget.
金探鳥
To be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the
好
centaurs.
同人馬合作。
And how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
OK， 哇！但係全部任務都卡住喎，大佬而家。全部任務都卡住喎。我咪就咁飛一飛出去出邊，其實就已經得咧。試下先，求其飛出去活米村咁樣睇下會唔會即刻話有信寄嚟先。
Here I come.
全部都叫我等貓頭鷹。 係有啦。
She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
OK， 阿妹啊，直接叫佢叫嗰個唔記得咗邊，嗰個盲嗰個人直接喺地下墓穴度揾佢喎。Hello Cindy。好，咁啊呢個任務咧會學到索命咒噶啦。咁應該差唔多完啦。如果學到索命咒嘅話。
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous.
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now.
做緊邊條線？其實3個嘅關係線都同一時間進行緊啊！因為其實我主線打完㗎啦，我已經。
The place is crawling with inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
咁啊，基本上主線我做晒啦，咁所以而家基本上全部都係爭啲關係任務，我想玩即係直播玩埋去。其他嗰啲支線任務咧就唔係太重要，我就費事直播玩啦。咁當然其實我都解得七七八八㗎啦，剩低嗰啲好多都係收集品。
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse.
Revelio.
Let's find Sebastian quickly.
好，要揾佢。
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead.
哇，行屍。
In the great room. Confringo, Fringo, Potato, Stupefy. Confringo. Defender.
好，搞掂。基本上咧打交咧，應該都對我嚟講，應該而家呢個 moment 應該唔算太難嘅啦，因為啲裝咧已經整晒咁滯。咩劇情唔係好想睇，你知邊一個劇情先？而家呢啲係你當係支線任務咯，就唔係主線劇情嘅。主線劇情冇㗎啦，打完嘅啦，因為已經冇得睇，想睇都冇得睇。
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
OK， 好咩？短期內有冇諗住拍翻片啊？暫時冇啊，因為好老實講咧，我就即係見我禮拜六日啊，可以得閒直下播啊，平日得閒直下播咁樣啦。但係其實咧，中間如果你要再加埋要剪片咧，其實咧就對我嚟講我就唔係好得閒嘅。因為首先我要用一倍嘅時間啦，即係當我而家直播緊，就係當我平時錄嘢嘅時間。咁我另外咧就要再剪，先俾到你睇。咁我剪咧，首先咧我又唔係好想 hea 剪。你知 hea 剪咧就係我都過唔到自己個關。咁啊，所以要用嘅時間咧就比較多，所以就暫時冇諗住拍片咯。咁啊，所以就即係點解？所以中間你見到而家轉咗做用直播嘅形式。我都唔記得咗呢一度係點樣行啊！究竟？呢度有嗰啲箱開過。邊個先係啱嘅咧？呢度點解呢條橋又要再搭過啊？之前唔係整過嘅咩？哎呀！喂，點解唔曉搭橋？我有放錯咩？北北地咁啊！呢個位。佢唔俾我跳。得啦，最食啦。唔係我整過㗎啦，不過頭先唔知點解好似北咗，我放咗喺度咧，佢冇反應。
Sebastian, I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it, just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic.
The relic! You'll pay for this!
哇！點解我要同阿叔打？ 你咁都燒我喂！喂，爭啲撳錯掣。喂，冇敵㗎，我想問下佢，因為頭先我掉樽嗰下唔中嘅。喂，頂，係咁 lock 出，係咁 lock 咗落後邊嗰隻嘢度。用下魔蘋果先。喂，頂！哇！俾人圍毆！哇！俾人圍毆！喂，死未啊佢？行屍最煩就係要點着咗個火先打到佢。哎呀，去咗邊啊？喂，搞掂啦嘛？係，搞掂，搞掂，搞掂。黐線，一路要對住啲行屍，一路同佢打。哇！佢殺咗佢阿叔啊！
Anne. What have you done?
我哋咪要學埋招索命咒。
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait!
咁佢嘅任務應該完噶咯，即係如果 Sebastian 嘅話嘅關係任務呢度應該就係應該最尾嘅。
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
佢一係就跑快啲啦，我完全追到佢咁，呢個劇情好唔 mix 咯，好唔 match 呢個，唔明點解要咁樣做，我都唔明啊。
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
冇人應該知道那個詛咒，大家都應該知道那個詛咒。就呢兩個答案有咩分別？是但。
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think.
冇人應該知道個魔咒，噏錯。
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
最後尾今日冇學到招技啦，算。
Please, I'm not myself.
我應該要答下邊啊，係嘛？
Let's meet later at the Undercroft. All right?
仲有喎，佢個劇情
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends.
係咪應該係話咩？大家都應該要知道嗰個魔咒。頭先我睇錯咗個字，不過算啦，唉。好彩嗰個不赦咒係唔包喺嗰個叫咩？嗰個學晒所有魔咒嘅成就入邊嘅嘢。如果唔係咧，又要再玩過。睇先，兩個任務都有喺度嘅。呢個喺活米村出邊。先個任務，我要 mark 翻個任務先，唔係我揾唔到喺邊。好，到啦。
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
其實呢個任務就應該早啲做嘅，因為其實呢度我哋已經打完㗎啦，應該喺主線之前做呢啲任務。
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
OK， 要揾2個人，哦3個人。一個喺酒吧入邊。酒吧哇好黑。
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
睇先，佢係喺樓上呢度。
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is
古靈閣嘅保安。
Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends.
好，揾咗一個啦，仲有2個嘅，一個喺呢度。順手行過都係用下現行先。我仲爭唔知1、2張嘅實戰指南喺呢度未揾到。
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you.
OK， 都係俾人勒索。
I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
好，
Now hurry off.
Revelio.
Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
仲爭最後一個。呢度有冇實戰指南啊？ 實戰指南咧，即係一個咧無底深淵。個重點你係睇唔到嘅先死。你每一次咧要不停咁現行，就係聽到叮叮聲咧，都仲可以揾下。呢度有間未解鎖嘅，解鎖埋先，唔好揾佢住。難得終於揾到一間未解鎖嘅屋。玩呢隻 game 咧，玩到個 joystick 有啲壞壞地。有陣時我定咗個 joystick 喺度咧，佢會照好似戳下咁個 joystick。玩到壞手掣。哦。
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
OK。
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
應該最後尾我哋要打阿哈洛啦，應該係。
Now to find Natty. Revelio.
呢度仲有一間屋喎，我要兜前邊。
Aloha Mora.
爭啲解唔到個手掣壞到。好，睇清楚啲相先。冇啦，附近已經冇晒啲叮叮聲嘅，我真係唔知嗰啲實戰指南可以喺邊度揾到。咩啊？等咗2年嘅遊戲，值唔值得嘛？其實我覺得 OK 嘅，即係如果你要計完成度嚟講呢，其實我覺得係已經係合格有突嘅咯，即係呢隻 game 我覺得係。我覺得係對得住隻 game 嘅價錢嘅，同埋咁當然啦，你一定要對即係哈利波特嗰個嘅世界觀本身係感興趣啦。我覺得即係始終本身係以一套電影啊嚟做背景嘅遊戲呢， 你要對佢有翻咁上下認識啦，或者咁上下興趣啦。咁你買咧，我覺得係個投入感其實係有喺度嘅。佢支魔杖喺度。睇先，要睇一睇個腳印。應該呢度出咗去。兜咗個血啊！落咗啦嚇，藏身處。
hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
要不被發現嘅情況。
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Okay. 先。有啲黑啊！咁會唔會俾人發現嘅咧？點住燈咁樣行。先行呢邊。呢度可以石化。佢仲有啲嘢係隱藏咗，佢話可以幫佢哋揾埋嗰啲咩詩集同情書。喺嗰度。
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight.
你先，條友行緊過嚟。好行得。呢度淨係得錢啫。睇先，呢度要。好，呢度又行得。呢邊行過去望下先。呢度係佢 佢呢度係單純穿過嚟嘅，呢度係可以行翻上去。係咪可以一次過石化咗上面嗰兩條友？唉，俾人發現咗。被發現。好，殺咗呢個先。哇！好，直接殺咗嗰條友去。咁唔使揾得咁隱蔽啦，切！我初頭以為係話咩不被發現嘅情況之下揾到佢，睇嚟唔係好需要不被發現。處決咗佢先。
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. I'll be thrilled to have this back.
好，揾到其中一個啦。佢呢度有嗰個道閘咧，係咪就咁炸開佢就得嘅？呢度係可以通去邊呢？呢度有個箱。哇！睇呢個箱齋攞錢嘅啫。真係好黑，等等啊！要開翻個燈先，黑到我都睇唔到啊！好，咁啊呢度啲人咧應該俾我打晒㗎啦。佢仲有嗰份情書㗎喎，喺邊啊？唔係好覺，唉算，橫掂唔係一定要做嘅就算。點解有叮叮聲？喺邊？大家有冇見到個叮叮聲喺邊？唔通喺樓上嘅，但係冇理由，應該係呢張圖咯。
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you've been abducted.
She spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
已經揾到啦，係咯。
Done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
OK， 有啲。
Revelio.
已經救到啦。
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
已經打完啦呢度。嗱，我行出咗嗰間房冇咗叮一聲嘅喎，即係喺呢間房入邊嘅喎，係嘛？哇，喺邊度㗎？定還是真係咁啱喺地圖附近出邊㗎？聽到叮，但係揾唔到嗰卷嘢。嗰邊都仲有個箱。
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
OK。
Revelio.
咁啊，冇嘢搞就離開啦。哦，好黑。
Lumos.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once.
誒，搞掂。
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, Officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
OK。
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Revelio.
上咗嚟地面就冇嗰個叮叮聲。
Revelio.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
OK。咁 呢邊嘅任務咧應該搞掂啦，咁我哋就要揾翻阿 Sebastian 啦。命運嘅陰影係咧，我哋錯過咗學索命咒嗰個機會，算啦。
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice.
我哋帶佢投案。
You were right the entire time.
Wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
太有投案。
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell Headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Revelio.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
咁最後尾佢會唔會俾人拉咗呢？好，咁啊，去禁忌森林同阿帕比會面。先，最近個點呢？呢度。
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
好，我哋解完呢度先。解完呢度呢，就再翻返去地庫度。
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
嚟咯，睇嚟。
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done.
OK， 要揾月長石喎，我哋咪平時周街都見到嘅咩？
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
OK， 但係佢冇講到係咩洞穴嘅。
Know what I find.
好，我哋又要翻返去霍格華茲啦。左飛右飛，同一時間解幾個任務。
Another adventure, are we?
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the ministry.
被推學。
Though Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions, it will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
好，咁就完全咁樣完成晒 Sebastian 嘅關係任務啦。咁啊，我哋嘅結局咧，最尾就係揾魔法，即係應該告發咗佢，話俾佢魔法部知。唔知仲有冇其他選項啦？可能有其他選項嘅，如果我揀其他嘢嘅話。睇先，啲任務又未出嚟咯，係咪應該要過時間得唔得咧？試下先。Hello Panda。誒，有啦。好，有兩個嘅，呢個純粹傾偈嘅啫。咁啊，傾偈呢一個做咗先啦，因為應該講完之後又有一段，如果最後入嘅話，應該又有一段時間。因為嗰個立嗰個任務應該最後尾係應該要打埋阿哈洛噶啦，睇個款應該都係。
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic.
長頸鹿。
And he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear.
咩？聽講呢隻 game 唔會有 DLC， 都我覺得都唔出奇嘅。
And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me.
但我覺得算係成功嘅呢隻 game， 即係希望雖然話佢 delay 咗2年啦，咁但係希望佢之後會有繼續更多類似呢一類型嘅哈利波特嘅作品出嚟，因為始終個世界觀我覺得其實係唔錯嘅，即係我覺得又唔應該嘥咗呢個世界觀。
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me.
Revelio.
You deserve all of the praise you have received.
好，跟住我哋要去嗰個地點呢，就係要去揾人馬之前所講嗰個山洞啦，喺呢度啦。睇緊台嘅各位可以預告定呢，今晚呢應該係會有直播嘅。咁呢，而直播嘅遊戲呢，就係卧龍啊。咁啊，應該今晚咧，應該阿 Case 阿 Wing 佢哋應該都會一齊開台玩嘅，我相信。咁啊，大家留意下，睇下幾時會有直播啦。實際時間咧，我都仲未話得準俾大家聽，咁啊，大家記得留意下啦。
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
OK， 入去裏邊睇下咯。
We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
入去個洞穴入邊咧，喂，棘住咗，得啦。
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
OK， 有兩邊嘅，呢邊咧就係落嚟就冇特別嘢嘅，嗰啲菇唔攞啦。其實攞嚟咧，我又唔係好整藥水，我淨係整回血藥水咯。而家主要係。我哋知咧，我哋同盜墓者羅拉一樣咧，係遺跡破壞者嚟嘅啫。去到邊度咧，打爛晒啲牆就啱噶。咦，睇你前面有嘢打喎，睇嚟，哇哦！喺呢度咧係有隻蝴蝶嘅。 哦，呢度個蝴蝶要帶過嚟呢度。
Lumos. Protego. Revelio.
好。
Depulso. Revelio.
就有啲咩唔同咗咧？ 嗯，呢度，哇，哦，我知啦，我知啦 ，OK。跳上去攞個箱嘅。 會有兩隻雀啊！
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
OK。呢度地圖上顯示呢度有條路，但係好似去唔到咁。 唔緊要，行咗呢邊先。睇先，呢度後邊係有個箱。呢度後邊都有得拉，但係呢間房可以拉晒佢嘅。 因為感覺上冇乜特別嘢，都係攞錢咯。呢度仲有兩隻蜘蛛收埋咗添。咁呢度啲櫃應該係冇特別嘢嘅。應該呢邊就有個解謎嘢要解。呢個呢，呢個之前我哋類似解過㗎啦。咁啊，拉唔同 combination 呢就可以開到對應嘅門嘅。 睇先，呢個係三角形同圓形，同埋呢個。咁咧，呢道門係錢嚟嘅，我要。 應該有隻蝴蝶喺度嘅唄。但係隻蝴蝶好似呢度後邊嗰個唔係啊！嗱，呢個拉嗰個位唔關事啦。蝴蝶係會唔會喺呢度咧？呢個照道我應該會穿牆見到啲蝴蝶，但係呢度又唔係好睇到。唉，是但啦，開晒啲門佢啦。先圓形，哦，原來喺呢度真係喺呢度啊！ 有兩隻嘅，咁即係呢個都要啦。呢個就錢，剩低呢一個係三角形同埋圓形。 好，跟住之後就推手掣啦。
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
OK， 呢度都要兩隻蝴蝶嘅，係咪就咁攞翻？哦，就咁攞翻出嚟就得㗎啦。帶過嚟呢邊。另一個掣咧？啊，呢度。先。呢個就會翻轉頭嘅，但係呢個閘係，哦，呢個會升呢隻上嚟。OK。
Merlin, it's beautiful.
好。帶晒過去呢度門度先，過埋呢邊。
You did it.
我有嘢打。哇！點解仲有一隻嘅？頭先嗰隻我未死嘅原來。好，呢度有個箱仔。OK， 嗰邊可以潛水。好，潛過去。睇下會潛咗去邊啦！呢個 game 游水咧游得好慢，其實冇得游快啲。睇下先。點樣上去呢？
I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is, which means we're one step ahead of them.
呢度冇地方俾我爬喎，呢度跳上去。冇地方爬。呢度就咁上去。另一個樣嚟嘅喎，嗰粒石係。
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
大概巨石陣啊。
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
哇！
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down.
佢嗰條路陰我。
And threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important.
好彩嗰度頭先唔係好高嘅，咪跌鬼死咗。
I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes. 呢只係望月，呢只咪拜月獸。哇！喺度畫緊嘢喎，一隻雀嘅形狀。 That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of...
哦，即係佢原本佢就係偷獵者嘅屋企。
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat.
Okay.
If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just Barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget?
怪獸產地嗰隻。
Of course. That's
係啊，
it.
金探鳥啊嘛。
Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
佢哋話舊時喺呢一個灰地期一開始唔係用金探子啊嘛，係用金探鳥先。即係開始係捉嗰隻雀，跟住之後因為隻雀而家你都要見到啦，佢都話係 expect 佢應該係絕咗種嘅，咁啊所以就換咗做金探子。呢度有嚿，好似有個嘢咁，淨係普通噴水上面。應該普通噴水。好，做埋呢個任，睇下之後仲有咩任做，又返嚟，又返去大廳啦。所以佢嗰啲關係任務其實都幾長。我哋咁樣做下都做咗就嚟2個鐘頭。就嚟有2個鐘啦，解到。
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood. And Ranrock. You've done a great deal of good that is a benefit to all. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
好，咁啊，應該而家暫時佢啲任務又未出嚟嘅，我哋又要係時候推一推個地圖嘅時間。
Please meet me as soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bickle about Harlow.
OK， 任務嚟啦，背水一戰嚟，呢睇嚟要打咯。
Storybook.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
係咪最後一個任啦？呢個
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
I don't know if we should be rushing into this.
If he thinks we are aware of his plans, he may call off the ambush. We should behave as he expects us to.
Fair point. All right. Let's go.
Brilliant.
好，
Hallow's reign ends today.
刻意去中伏啊！
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
呢個莊園之前我自己嚟過，因為解佢嗰啲
Hollow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Revelio. Where is he?
解佢嗰啲任務、支線任務嘢。殺咗個刺客先。隻惡個人喺度，搞掂，蝦落嚟啦，係咪啊？
Little Nat Sione in it, and her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
大家。 好，哇，拖馬，哎呀，撳錯掣添。順便解埋啲決鬥技巧先。呀，閃走咗添。 搞掂。哇，咁都唔死。唔通又死多個同學？真係中佢個預言，喺用變綠嘅狀態之下，哦，不過受傷啫，冇事冇事。係咯，明明佢都係俾咒藥打到啫嘛，好似係。
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh. Oh my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice. Based on instinct, my father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
咩正職係咩？我正職係一個 program 啊。
It is always good to see you.
正職係一個 program 啊。哇！個箱喺出邊啊。寫 game 唔係啊，唔係寫 game。web program 咯，你當寫網頁咯。呢個之前已經上嚟呢一間房，但係呢間房好迷喎，點樣入去嘅咧？呢度有個位置應該係可以過到去嘅啫。呢度有個閣樓嘅物體，但係呢度係冇地方上去。但嗰個係一個夾層咁樣過唔到去嗰個位。
Revelio.
我初頭有諗過係咪呢邊穿過去，但係好似又唔似呢邊有路可以過到去嗰間房仔啊。不過唔理佢住啦，因為唔理佢咧，應該即係終日都需要解嘅。不過希望之後揾到方法解啦。OK， 又要撳一撳啲時間過一過啦。應該差唔多完喎，因為嗱Sebastian 同埋立立嘅任務咧，喺頭先嗰兩個，即係今日打嗰兩個咧，已經係叫做晒㗎啦。應該得翻拍比呢個任務咧，就係未去到最尾嘅。又要再翻嚟呢度，呢度會唔會又俾啲人馬殺嘅我哋？
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone.
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their ferocious pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once.
見過一次，
On a rock face in the cliffs of the
某嚿石頭上邊。
You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there.
OK。
We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
係咪有個地點啦？我想問下，點解好似個任務未撈到出嚟咁？撈下先。
Revelio.
喂，佢唔撈出嚟喎。咁啊，求其傳個地方先，睇下佢撈唔撈先。有啦有啦有啦，有啊！手中資料 ，OK。咁啊，呢隻 game 咧，其實咧距離白金咧應該唔遠嘅。不過最煩就應該係要收晒所有實戰指南嗰啲係最耐啦。 其他大致上嘢咧有得盡做嗰啲咧，就應該都做得七七八八嘅。另外就係要開埋另外，即係而家我係過萊芬多咁樣，即係我就要另外開埋史萊哲林、克夫帕夫同埋雷文克勞3個學院咧，去打完第一個打完序章，要去到咩地圖密室嗰度，因為嗰3個城唔同學院嘅成就係分開嘅4個。
Got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it?
哦，呢個符號。
I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us.
啲美貓喎，呢度有。
Stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
佢呢度要解謎喎，睇嚟，哇，仲有蜘蛛添。
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It's as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
好，放石。OK。哦，佢呢個係好似個鐘咁樣啊！佢要一個要指到呢邊呢個符號，一個咧就係太陽嗰個符號呢邊，即係呢邊要拉啦。太陽。呢邊個燈咧應該係要拉呢邊。搞掂啦，應該 OK 嘅啦咩？我有錯咩？佢就係着呢兩個，唔係會有兩個唔同符號㗎原來。哦呢個，OK。等下先，我要拉過嚟呢邊，照喐呢個咯。嗰邊嗰個整好咗，唔喐佢，繼續拉先，拉啊拉啊拉啊拉啊拉啊拉！哇！邊位啊生？先，而家拉到去，仲要拉多下。哦，拉錯，哦拉錯。
Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth for themselves. Go on without me. I will join as soon as I am.
OK， 落去鍍金棲息所。好，呢度要探索下先，因為都比較多嘢。
You haven't seen my grand study.
呢度又係啲
Murals on the wall. They're all creatures.
火盤啊！
This
makes you say that? Revelio.
Camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
我要上樓上就應該要拉呢個嘢落嚟啦。呢個夠高啩？係夠。最緊要就係見到呢啲寶箱圖案要攞嘅啫，因為呢啲係嗰啲收集品嚟嘅，收藏品啊。其他寶箱咧都可以唔開，但係收藏品一定要開，咁咪遲啲我要再翻到嚟一次嘅，嘥時間。先有啲黑。呢個點個火啦。呢度係哦呢個箱嘅純粹係。
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And it's all about creatures.
周圍都係書啊！
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. How to get through?
OK，呢度有嚿嘢。應該有2粒嘅。咦？哦，咁即係上嚟呢度冇用，呢度冇嘢攞，要喐咧就要喐呢邊。
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
好，搞掂。芝麻開門啊！
How clever.
喂，有人打喎，睇嚟。
What was that?好多人喎。 好彩有人幫手啫。獨足手好似有。
哇！哦，打得要等佢打死人都要幾耐喎，原來。好，佢係拉屎一個啦，應該暫時嚇搞掂。
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events we divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio.
OK， 即係佢占卜到嘅嘢睇到更多。解鎖。我有冇得捉㗎？究竟有幾多隻呢？哦，係蛋嚟喎，金蛋啊就係。
All that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to?
就係話啲殼好值錢啊嘛，嗰個怪獸產地嗰個，所以話好多盜獵者會偷咗啲殼，因為啲殼全部都係鍍金。
And surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today.
Revelio.
Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
好，完成。但係我呢度仲未顯示佢個任務已經未完啊，應該係仲有喎佢個任務。咁啊，我呢邊就出返去先，跟住之後睇下再推一推嗰個時間。我唔記得咗邊邊入嚟嘅添，呢度好似呢邊。 啊，呢度出去。唔通仲未完？睇下先，而家係冇飲噶嘛，即係要推時間啦。有啦，有新任務啊！好，喺大廳度同佢會面啊！
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
好，真係完啦！今次呢個任務完咗啦。咁啊，係咯，佢呢度講啱啱講起嗰隻鷹馬，我反而覺得呢隻 game 最失色嗰位就係佢鷹馬同埋掃把嗰個定位呢，係近乎於一樣。即係呢個飛行坐騎同掃把呢，其實係一樣嘅嗰個定位，變咗個差別啊！唔算大咯，變咗啲人呢會寧願騎掃把，因為掃把呢細啲呢，佢好容易啲攝入去啲地方度。咁就應該冇啦。咁啊，所有關係任務呢應該就完晒啦。應該係得3個人嘅關係任務嘅啫，我冇記錯嘅話。我望真啲先。係啦，咁啊，關係任務咧就應該係叫做完㗎啦。咁啊冇啦，咁啊哈利波特呢隻 game 咧就叫做玩得七七八八啦，剩低嗰啲咧應該我就會自己之後我先至會慢慢咁樣解晒佢，係啦，因為呢啲慢慢打，有排收集到2046啊！仲有我都唔知啊，仲有幾多個梅林嘅試練等緊我。一共有130個試練，真係有啲長。咁啊，打下呢嗰啲收集品呢，其實都已經去到差唔多埋尾㗎啦。咁啊，有啲呢就要我另外再打多啲怪啦，譬如呢啲咩泥怪嗰啲，我要特登再打啦。跟住呢啲有名嘅敵人呢，又要再打。 山怪又要打啦，狗又要打啦，呢啲係呢個仲有11個嘅，不過打下應該都我諗都有嘅。係咯，其他嗰啲就冇乜剩啦。呢個就要完成晒啲任務，探索呢啲咯，要喺攞住個掃把喺上空度飛。原來有咁多個，係啊，一共係130個嘅。但係如果你純粹係要解晒呢一個挑戰呢，係唔需要做晒嘅，係啦。你做晒呢，就係攞嗰個成就嘅啫。即係你見我已經解晒啦，但係其實呢，我仲有一堆嘅梅林試煉呢係未解晒嘅。咁天文塔呢啲又係啦，呢啲又係要去揾啦，跟住要上網跟翻呢去揾翻嗰啲咩着陸平台去完成呢個挑戰啦。大致上就係咁啦。咁啊我覺得都算，即係我都見幾多人問話隻 game 覺得點啊？我覺得隻 game 呢係算係 OK 嘅，亦都我覺得裏邊嘅料呢係真係充實嘅。你見每一個支線任務裏邊呢，佢都有自己嘅獨立故事嘅。不過純粹就係我冇特登刻意咁樣喺直播度玩晒俾大家睇啫。係啦，咁啊，同埋你見到啦，玩咗咁耐呢，其實個城堡呢仲係有啲地方係可以繼續探索嘅，因為你見我仲係未齊晒入邊啲嘢嘅。你見有啲收藏箱啊、戰術指南啊，咁呢啲呢，呢啲有排揾啊。呢度就大家睇得清楚啦，仲剩幾多啦？咁呢啲符文呢，應該係出邊嗰啲咩盜賊嗰啲營地我未打完啊，同埋嗰啲挑戰完成咗就剩低我攞個3個啦。應該仲有4個盜賊營地我要打，咁打完之後呢，我就應該會齊晒呢度啲特質噶啦。大量嘢，連嗰啲魔像病呢我都未揾齊噶，跟住敵人都未預齊嘅。其實我都唔係好知敵人佢爭一種，可能就係爭嗰個有名嗰個 boss， 因為有名個 boss 好似都包喺呢度入邊嘅，係啦。跟住呢啲就係嗰啲呢啲揾實戰指南啦，揾死人嘅實戰指南啊，揾死人啊，仲有一堆啊。好。咁啊，哈利波特呢隻 game 呢，就直播嚟為止呢，就應該叫做正式完結噶啦。咁啊，亦都應該都唔會再直播哈利波特俾大家睇噶啦。咁啊，大家有興趣嘅呢，我都建議大家自己買翻嚟玩下嘅。如果大家真係中意哈利波特嘅背景呢，我覺得呢隻 game 係一個唔錯嘅體驗嚟嘅。係啦，咁啊，今晚呢會有另一隻 game 嘅直播啦。咁啊，到時大家可以期待下。咁啊，但係至於嗰隻 game 會唔會一路直播到尾呢？即係打到最尾呢，就呢個就未知，呢個再睇情況啦。係啦，好，咁啊，直播就嚟到呢度先啦。咁啊，需要休息陣。咁啊，今晚我哋再見啦，各位。好多謝晒大家收睇，亦都多謝晒大家呢一直咁樣睇晒我哋呢個成個哈利波特嘅直播。我哋今晚見。拜拜。